This is FE Peer Review. The date is November the 16th, 2022. Jeranism of Globebusters is wrong about Antarctica. That brilliant and heroic man known as Jeranism was fiddling around on Google Earth the other day when he stumbled across incontrovertible proof that we are the victims of a global conspiracy to keep us in ignorance, perpetrated by them. The proof was right there in Google Earth itself. But don't take my word for it. Hear it in Jeranism's own voice. This short clip we're about to watch is courtesy of Arctic Reflections. I got the whole idea for this video from something that Arctic Reflections posted just today. I encourage you to go over there to his channel and check him out if you haven't already. And there's a link in the description. Thank you.
To Antarctica, okay? So there's another square. So now we're going to go down here to Antarctica and we're just going to try and draw a square around the South Pole. And watch what happens. So we're going to take this, kind of about the same size square as we did before. And when you do that, that happens.
What?
So, yeah, and it's...
What is that?
So it won't let you draw a square and get the perimeter of Antarctica. It turns it into a big disc-like thing. Let's do it again. So if you do it, let's go bigger and say we draw the entire Antarctica inside this box.
Okay, Jared, then we know that is a problem in Google Earth. Who is surprised? What software is perfect?
And let's see what happens here. Okay, so that's just weird. That's just really weird. And then it gives you like a perimeter of it, and it gives you an area. And, you know, I still think like...
There you have it, folks. Jeranism seems to have found a problem on Google Earth, or so he says. So I thought, gee, I should probably do my own research. So what better thing to do than to go to Google Earth myself and give it a try? So here we are in Google Earth, and before I made this video, I already gave it a try, and this is what I found. But I'm going to go ahead and do this again, because I want you guys to actually see me doing it. In particular, you, Jeranism, I would like for you to actually see me doing this. So consequently, I'm not going to be picking the exact same 4 points. I picked them at random the last time, and I wouldn't be able to hit the exact same spots by chance again. So I'm going to pick another set of 4 points. Let's clear this. I'm using the polygon tool. I've got it set to kilometers, but that won't make a difference, I don't think. Maybe we should check and see if the problem is with miles. So there's a point. There's a line. There, now it gives me a triangle. Now when I click the fourth one, it should give me a square, or a rectangle anyway. Come on. There it goes. Well, there we are. We've got Antarctica nicely framed in a polygon with 4 sides. We've got a reasonable sounding distance in kilometers and a reasonable area. Yeah, and let's change that to square kilometers. So it worked just fine, Jared. I don't know what the problem is with yours, but maybe you need to reinstall it. Maybe you discovered a problem in the programming, and those people that are perpetrating this great conspiracy, were spying on you and looking over your shoulder, and as soon as you identified the flaw, they rushed off to their programmers and went back into the program and fixed it. That's possible, I suppose. So you might want to check and make sure you're not being spied on, Jaren. You never know about those Masonic Jew penguins. You know, they can get into pretty small places. Anyway, I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to set it to miles and see if, for any reason, that might possibly be causing a problem. I doubt it, but I'm not a programmer. So let's try that. Clear. Do that again. All right, that's miles. Worked fine. I don't see the problem, Jeranism. Maybe it was just a slow day in Globebusters world and you guys all had to make something up. I don't know. I don't know how you'd make up a program not working, but anyway, there you have it. Not a problem. So maybe it's not a Masonic Jew penguin conspiracy after all. Since we've got Google Earth up and running, I thought I'd just take a minute and poke around at a few spots, take a quick look at what we find. I randomly picked, there's like a couple dozen research stations scattered across the continent. I just picked a couple. So let's head over to the Korean research base. I got it pinned there. Somebody in the background when Jaron was talking said something, it might have been Bob Nodell, said something about the graphics for Antarctica looked like cartoons. So I thought that was kind of what prompted me to look into this a little further. Here we are at the Korean research base. And let's see here. I was pleased to find that the Google Street camera, or whatever they call it, car camera thing, has actually made it to Antarctica. I don't know. Must have been a long drive across all that water. Anyway, so the Korean research base is all painted in red. I don't know what the reason behind that is. I don't know if it's something for other than practical considerations. I know red is a color that's got some significance in Asia, or if it's just simply a matter of it happening to be a good coating for that harsh environment. Well, that's the Korean research station. Looks like they've got something there they don't want us to see. This one caught my eye because it said Trinity Church. So you can all the way to Antarctica, and there's still a place to go to church on Sunday. Turns out there's also a church at the McMurdo base. That's the church up there on that hill. We can see the shadow of the mast of the Google car here, the Google camera car. And there's a road going off to some radar or some kind of radar or communication station up there. Amazing landscape. Not for me. I don't do the cold. That's where they live. Those are their apartments at McMurdo. Pretty good graphics for a cartoon, don't you say, Bob? Well, we've probably seen enough of this. If you're enjoying this video, remember to give it a like. Comments are always welcome. I'm sure you all have lots to say to Bob Nodell and Jaron for their brilliant insights into Antarctica. Boy, this is so silly. Can't believe they're grown men. Well, you all have a nice day. Bye-bye.